scores of lives. But in this conflict zone, community members are now channeling their creativity, making art that heals in a time of turf wars.
For Manenberg residents, fear is part of daily life, dealing with the dangers of drugs, violence, and getting caught in the deadly crossfire of warring gangs. The Cape Flats suburb has again been racked by gang violence, which has left at least 14 people dead since the beginning of April.
I would hear gunshots at night, during the day and everything, but it's become normal to me. You know, I don't know how it is for other people, but for me it is very normal, and I've learned to live with it over the years.
63-year-old Leslie Daniels is a pensioner and widower who has been living in Manenberg for the past 37 years. He worries constantly about the safety of his loved ones. As a young man, Daniels also dabbled with gangs, drugs and crime, even doing time in prison. But he has since discovered art as a creative means of transcending the grim experience of survival in a war zone.
If I had to concentrate on art, and if I had to become an artist, I wouldn't be sitting in Manenberg today.
Entirely self-taught, Daniels makes beautiful drawings and carves woodblocks detailing the origins and history of his ancestors from prehistoric to post-colonial times. Inspired by sand rock art and carved into pine offcuts, his artworks resemble ancient miniature maps and visual histories.
I did most of my research, by asking people, old people, and then by reading books, and then most of all Google. It takes for me matching it up, and then doing all my sewing out and that, and then I paste it together, and then I sand it, and after sanding it I draw on it, and then after that it's the varnishing, and it's all a process of the varnishing drying out, the glue settling, and it's quite a process. So it would take me about a day or two to complete one.
Daniels has transformed his backyard shack into a studio and gallery. He produces his art in order to empower his community, particularly the youth. And his dream is to nurture the young artistic talent in Manenberg that all too often gets silenced by the ongoing violence.
Art can take them to new levels, if they use the opportunity now to actually follow that at school level, and just take it from there, because Manenberg has got quite a few artists, that has never been seen, or heard of. And we've got many others on the horizon also that can become great artists.
Hazel Friedman, SABC News, Cape Town.
Now, Viking, the service dog, has made history in Port Elizabeth after he graduated with his honor at the Nelson Mandela Metropolitan University. Viking is the